Hello, everybody. I'm Dorothy Morgan, professional astrologer. Today, we're going to talk about the astrology of April 6th, 2022. And when we're done doing that, we will do a quick read with the Astro Dice, and then we will finish up with an oracle card from this wonderful deck. So let's get started. And if you're new to me, you can find me on the web, DorothyMorganAstrologer.com. I am a full-time professional astrologer for quite a few decades now. Hi. We have the sun in Aries. Of course, we're still in that Aries time frame, so lots of action and motion is really something that we're completely and totally focused on. How can we act? Yesterday and over the next few days, we still have Mars and Saturn within the parameters of a conjunction, even though Mars is now separating from Saturn. However, by declination, they are still next. They're still right with each other, hand in hand. By declination, when they're on the same side of this bar, so they're both in the same position in the southern part of the sky, that creates the feeling, it's called a parallel aspect, that creates a feeling of conjunction as well. So there is still some major amounts of stress and frustration that is happening. However, yesterday we had Venus enter Pisces, so that would slowly but surely start to soften some of these aspects. So we have an opportunity, while there are some tough things happening, we still have an opportunity to take that respite, that break, and just get into a place that feels more smooth, whatever that is for you, because we don't deny what's happening in the world. However, we still need to live our lives and, find our places of peace and solitude and compassion and understanding. So today's fun energy is that the moon is in Gemini. It will be in Gemini all day. It doesn't enter the sign of Cancer until the midday on April 7th. If you're new here, I don't use the ascendant in midheaven, and I don't talk about house placements, and that is because we're all somewhere in the world. And so this is the read between what the signs or planets are in and how they're interacting with each other. So today, the moon in Gemini is just a whole lot of fun. It's going to make, as you can see over here in the aspectarian, it sextiles the sun and Mercury today. Already did a sextile to the sun before this recording. So that is easy, fun Gemini energy. And all of these aspects that I go in depth on this in my Patreon, and you please come and support me there if you can financially. It's tier 3 gets you weekly forecast, full moon, new moon. Go check it out. There's like 7 forecasts you get for the weekly forecast for the tier 3 or tier 4. Hey, I have to earn a living. This is how I do it. So the moon will connect with Mars later today and to Saturn later today, but it's an applying aspect. The moon moves so quickly that it's going to interact with all of these planets. Here, we'll look here. Sextiles the sun and Mercury between 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. And then the trine to Saturn is at 8:30. This is Eastern Daylight Time. The square to Jupiter is at 8:40. The square to Neptune is at 10:54. And then the trine to Mars is at 11:15. This is all Eastern Daylight Time. Great day for information, communication. I am happy. I'm a Gemini. This is in the vicinity of my Venus and my sun, and it's fantastic. It feels good. It feels lighthearted. If you're overwhelmed with information, then put the brakes on. But for those of us that are Gemini, it's just nice to have casual, short, easy conversations. And that's what the moon in Gemini is all about, gathering information. I mean, seriously, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The moon is interacting with 6, right, of the planets. And, there's only a couple left that she's not interacting with just today. She will make a quincunx to Pluto tomorrow morning. So anyways, hey, have fun with it. Play, have fun. So now we're going to use the Astro Dice, and the Astro Dice are different. I mean, it's the astrology dice. It's like anybody asking a question and pulling an oracle card. I'll just read what the dice say. So if you have a question, this could be more content comparatively to what the astrology is for the day. And again, the astrology for the day is a lot about very light-hearted Gemini things, speaking, thinking, listening, sharing content. My new home, there's 4 apartments in each building, and I've met a lot of new people. Oh my God, so much better than where I was. Actually have opportunities just to do my casual Gemini thing, which is such a wonderful feeling. And so, well, let's ask a question now. You ask your question. I'll ask mine. The moon in Libra in the 5th house. There we go. So that's wonderful. So we got a moon, we got the moon. That was happened to be my focus today. So the moon in Libra in the 5th house. How do I read that? So the moon is our past, our emotions, how we're, emotionally connecting and engaging. Geez, I'm a little messed up here. How we're emotionally connecting and engaging with others, right? And with others, because it's that Libra energy, that moon in Libra. So connect with your friends, have some fun today. And in the 5th house is about what you're passionate about. So somebody could be tapping into an art class. 5th house, Libra's beauty. 5th house is what am I passionate about, the things that I create. And that moon represents, how we're emotionally connected to it. So this could be a sign that somebody needs to get their artwork out there. Things that they're passionate about. I mean, I love my photographs. I'm passionate about my photographs. This one's for sale on my website. There it is. That's one of my photographs. There's some color on it. Oh, I can see a dolphin. Hold on. I forgot that dolphin was there. A friend gave me this years ago. A beautiful piece of glass. I'll set that down. There's some rocks in front of it too, so it doesn't slide. But they look like part of the picture. Hey, moon in Libra, 5th house, absolutely. You saw Gemini quality right there. I just got distracted and did something else. That's Gemini too. So today it could be a day that you want to launch something that you do that's lovely and beautiful. You want to share that with the world, right? It could be that 5th house also represents the children that we have. If we're interested in, if we have children to take care of, having children, maybe it's the time that you get going on that. There's a lot of different ways this can play out. And the reason there's a lot of ways is because we don't know where this is, what your question is, or where this is, what your focus is. Astrology is always about all the potentials. And so the talking stick popped out. So while I'm shuffling, 2 of them did. Talking stick, Freedom Horse. Those are 2 very different cards. I think we're going to go with that. The talking stick, we've done this before. That is absolutely about, and with Moon and Gemini, we don't all want to be talking over each other. So the talking stick is a very sacred ceremony where whoever is holding that stick, you sitting in a circle, and whoever's holding that stick, you are the person that gets to speak and others get to listen. Doesn't mean anybody gets to comment. You just get to listen to what you are saying. So it's important. That's an important message to speak, to know when to speak, but also to know when to listen, to stop and listen. All right. That's the first message. And then the Freedom Horse, of course, we know that we've seen this card before as well. And that is a representative of, finding the way, the sense of independence and freedom that you're looking for in those wide open spaces. So if you've been feeling restricted, which a lot of us can be recently, or who knows how recent, a lot of us can be because of that Mars-Saturn connection, that can feel very restricted, and we're trying to break free from that. And that Freedom Horse gives us the permission, if you will, to do that too. So find some time today to play, to enjoy, to have fun, to connect with people, to listen, to share information, to discover or to take that leap of faith into something that you're passionate about. Like I said, maybe it's some artwork you want to get out there and finally, publish that. Whatever it is, whatever you're passionate about, whatever you think is beauty, go for it. And we find that it's important to listen. If we're holding that stick, if the other person's holding it, make sure we listen as well and find that space for freedom in your life. All right, I'm going to leave us all with that. Thank you, everybody. And please hear the way to support me here on YouTube is simply to comment below, share with your groups, thumbs up, all of that. And that is really helpful here too. Thank you so much, guys. Blessings, and I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.